Hello, this is ep3-LODWise, and today we are going to be talking about Daredevil Season 1, Episode 3. Now, I have to say, this was a quite interesting way to open a freaking episode where some dude's getting his face and his brain pan smashed with a freaking bowling ball. It was freaking nuts. But we find out that Foggy and Murdoch are actually, their entire path line, the storylines are now being integrated in with this freaking United Allied. These people are crazy. They really need to be very careful in this scenario. I really don't believe, though, that anyway this is going to be helping them out. Because we've already figured out that Allied is actually setting them up anyways. So, and this Allied group, wow, they're freaking powerful. It reminds me of the Kingpin in Spider-Man. It really does, because these people have access to almost everything in the entire city. So it will be a very interesting scenario to see kind of what happens and how this actually plays out. But definitely Kingpin comes to mind, because later, we'll talk about that in a second. I do have a question, though, because there were a big discussion about the gun jamming and whatever else. Was the gun supposed to jam in the first place to make it look more like a self-defense fight, or was it just a complete accident? I'm very curious. Guys, leave your comments down there, your little theories there, and tell me what you guys think about that. Now, there was another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about, because I thought it was kind of hilarious, because this is, in my own experience, sometimes these routers need a fist. I mean, seriously, they just need to be punched across the room, because I have gone through so many freaking routers, especially if you're a big gamer, you burn those little bastards out real quick. So I thought it was really hilarious how, I just hit the damn router, and the freaking router starts working. That's just past experience. I honestly have done that a few times. What's also really nice, we actually see this new character coming in, Ben. He is a pretty good reporter. He is a hardcore reporter. So this is something that, honestly, yeah, unfortunately, I've seen this played out in quite a few other series where the reporter is always wanting to go get the hard story, but yet the newspaper or magazine, whatever else, doesn't want to do it. So this is a very, kind of storyline we see a lot, but honestly, hey, I like this character so far. He doesn't seem like a freaking douchebag, so there are a few others, newspapers, people that honestly come to mind that are just freaking complete douchebags. Honestly, Vern from TMNT, that is a newspaper person that is a douchebag. So this is actually pretty interesting. I like being able to see this guy. I mean, we're seeing Fisk for the very first time in this series. He honestly reminds me of Kingpin from Spider-Man, like I was talking about before. It's just Kingpin is just a hell of a lot bigger, like I was talking about before. But wow, this was a good episode. I really liked it. Let's say this is a very nice one to be able to see some new little plot lines and whatever else in this story. So honestly, guys, if you guys like these, hit those like buttons, hit those subscribe buttons, leave those comments and theories, and I definitely read them. And I'll catch you guys next time.